Today I'm going to go ahead and start working on the bookshelf made out of pallets. And one of the main things you have to do is make sure that all the edges are jointed and perfectly flat for when you start gluing up your boards. There are a couple different ways that you can do this. I'm going to show you guys two ways. One is with hand tools and the other is with your table saw. Now luckily for me, these are all mainly already all flat. So this makes it a lot simpler, but if it was like a regular pallet or something like that, then you would just do the same thing. You want to go ahead and first put it in a vise, and then you want to be able to lock it down so that it doesn't move on you. Now for me, whenever I do work joining boards together, I like to have a longer hand plane. I don't want a short one because then you can still get your up and down little hills in there. If you have a long one, you will get flatter because you will have more of a surface area to ride on. You could even go as big as this bad boy right here. It's a little bit dusty. This one is 30 inches long and it's almost a whole entire board. So you'd have a lot of surface area to be able to reference if you're flat or not. After you've checked your grain direction, you want to go ahead and start on one end and just take light passes you want to try to make sure that your plane doesn't rock side to side, because then you won't get a flat glue up surface. See, right now I'm taking really light shavings. If it was really bad, you could take heavier cuts, but this one was pretty flat, so you don't really need to take a heavy cut on these. You just need to clean up the edge. After you've gotten your edge where you think that it's completely clean and flat, you want to go ahead and take some kind of square and just line it up and just check it. So I've got no gap on this side and nothing on that end. And you can also turn it around and do the same. So way number two that I'm going to explain is going to be over here on my table saw. It's going to consist of that one jig I showed you guys the other day for joining boards. I got my fence set up so that when I take this, it just barely will be cut and maybe like a 1/8 to 1/4 inch off. The jig rod's completely flat against the fence, and that's what will give me my straight edge on this side. I've just kind of put the board in here and left a slight gap against this fence right here and just clamped this board down. So now I've got this edge completely flat. I can go ahead and pop this board out. put it to the side, and grab one of my other boards that I'm going to be using. Now this one is smaller, so I won't have to put it all the way up against the fence. Just be able to clamp these down. Remember, these Bessey clamps, they're auto adjusting, so if this is different thickness, it doesn't matter. So now I can go ahead and reset up my fence. I always make sure it touches and then bump it over a little bit. And now I can go ahead and joint this edge. So now I got these two perfectly flat edges that I can go ahead and get put in clamps. Alright, so there we have it. Both sets of boards are jointed together. They're both in clamps. Done different ways, same exact outcome. Which one was easier? I don't know. The hand plane works fine and it's just as quick, I think, as setting up the table saw to do the cuts. If you guys enjoyed this, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you guys are new, go ahead and check out all my other videos and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. If you guys have a different way of doing this, or a better way, or saw something that could have improved the ways I showed you guys, leave them in the comments down below. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys later.